The pier, located at Cape Henlopen State Park, is well known by tourists and locals alike. But for the past 2 years, it has been shut down, much to the dismay of fishermen. Well, today, it's back open. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozlov joins us now live from Cape Henlopen State Park. Evan, the pier you're standing on has quite a history.
Right, Steve. This pier is 1,300 feet long, or a little more than 4 football fields as you take a look at all the people here today. And the history of this place is pretty remarkable, dating back to the 1940s as a mining wharf. Now it is reserved for fishing and back open for the season. These kids are enjoying being first. After years of closures, the Cape Henlopen Fishing Pier is back open, and the kids from the Millsboro Middle School are putting it to use. That includes 14-year-old Will Kenny and his friends.
It's a great experience to see that our state is working to get better things for our parks and for our local land so that people can enjoy it. The local people that really like fishing can help and enjoy our state as a whole.
And timing for this opening is pretty perfect. Come Memorial Day weekend, hundreds are expected to flock to this pier. Rich King from Delaware Surf Fishing says this is a prime site for anglers.
You can catch striped bass, bluefish, croaker, kingfish, spot, puffers, skates, dogfish, weak fish when they're around. That's like a unicorn these days. Just about everything. You can catch just about every type of fish that comes through Delaware off of this pier.
But the pier's return has an economic angle as well. Governor Jack Markell says this pier is expected to bring in about $700,000 a year in revenue.
There's a real return on tourism investment, and you think about all the people have choices about where they go. And this Atlantic coast is amazing. They can go everywhere from, Florida up to Maine. And so we want to get more than our fair share in Delaware. We do, but we have to keep investing in the tourism economy.
With the pier now open, there's nothing to do but sit back and cast a reel in Sussex County. And in addition to this pier, park officials also unveiled today 6 new camping cabins. Last year, those cabins brought in about 1,500 people to the park. This year, they're expecting about 2,000. Reporting here in Sussex County, this is Evan Kozlov for WBOC News, St. Louis.
All right, Evan, thanks. Beautiful day out there. And we heard Governor Markell talk about funding all of this. And how do you pay for that? Well, the project cost just over $1 million, paid for with state and federal funding. More than $350,000 of that came from a federal grant through the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Meantime, about $30,000 of it were provided by 4 local lawmakers using funding from their Community Transportation Fund in that part of Sussex County.